Hello every pony, Lysiana here. Link to my DeviantArt in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's not going to be MLP related, so if you don't like stuff like Pokemon, because that is what I'm going to talk about today, click away or else stay. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So today I would like to talk about how I feel the stones, evolution stones of the Pokemon universes is actually a part of bigger stones in the universe. Because we see, evolved Pokemon popping up here and there in the games and in the anime. We see evolved forms of the Pokemon, and how can they evolve if they don't have a trainer, or they don't have a breeder, or they don't have the small evolution stones? Now, I will say that I had an old theory where I also looked at this, but I would like to take it up again. Now, in the game, there is something like the moss rock and the glacier stone or ice stone, what it's called for, Leafeon and Glaceon. And I do feel like they are one of the factors that makes me think that the smaller stones is actually part of bigger stones in the Pokemon universe. And it could also explain the stones in our universe, in our world, but let's just keep it into Pokemon universes. So let's just say that the Glacian stone, or what it's called, ice stone, is from the mountains, and the moss rock, or what's it called, is from the jungle or in a place where there's a lot of forest and green life and stuff like that in Pokemon. And the game is actually taking place on an island, so I also believe that there could be a water stone in the bottom of a lake somewhere, or in the bottom of the ocean, or on the edge of some, edge of the sea, or how to say that. I don't know if it makes any sense, but animals in our world have like breeding rituals or some sort of rituals for being, grown up animal. So let's say a Eevee is living on the mountains and are taking part of this ritual that is, for example, to climb up and touch the ice stone or the glacian stone. Or in the fact of the moss rock, it could be to be a Leafeon, the Eevee have to fight the other Pokemon near the big moss rock that is a part of this big mountain, or something like that. I'm not quite sure how it would work. Also, some of the stones is maybe harder to explain, for example the Thunderstone, but I'm guessing that they're near a power plant, or the thunder actually hit the ground and hit a special place in the universe, for example a big rock, and it became, infused with the lightning, or how to say that. It could happen, it's Pokemon, so yeah. Or else I do believe in our world we have something like power plants and stuff like that. They also use those in the games to explain, for example, Zapdos, why it's there, and are going there to, because of the electricity and stuff like that. Now, the smaller stones, I feel like, is actually something that the humans in the Pokemon world found. They found pieces of the big rock. Maybe they found something they could make, jewelry of, or, the stones off, and we also see them making jewelry actually of the stones in the anime. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I do believe that one of the main characters have a thunderstone in a necklace, or it's one of the other stones. Something I was also thinking about, that something like the firestone could actually be like the rocks that comes from volcanoes, lava rocks, or what's it called, because they were infused with fire and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like if a Eevee wanted to be a Flareon, it had to climb near a volcano or find some place where it was very, very hot and, be there and stuff like that. Also, something I've thought about that the stones could actually be of was, tree wax, or the tree thing that is on trees. I will show a picture here, and it's also called tree sap. Because we now see in our universe we use the tree sap to make also jewelry, and it can have some of the items inside that the Pokemon needs, for example the claw and stuff like that. I know in the games it's besides itself and are not taken into the tree sap, or what's it called. I'll show a picture of polished tree sap here that almost looks like a thunderstone, or maybe it's just me. But I actually believe that the Eevee is, in the wild, without a trainer, without a breeder. I do believe that there is Eevees all around the world. So for example, Glaceon Eevee for the mountains, Leafreon for the forest, Vaporeon for the ocean, and a Flareon for the volcano and stuff like that. And I also believe something like a Espeon for the morning that rises when it's with its family and it's feeling love, or Umbreon when it's night and it's feeling love for its family, of course. I do believe that there is some way for the Pokemon to evolve naturally without a trainer. I know that the trainer could actually, force the Pokemon to evolve with the stones, but I actually also believe that, for example, they can, hinder their evolution. Now, we don't see this in the anime with stones, but we actually see Oshawott at one point. He doesn't want to evolve, so he's standing training under somewhere where there's water, and he's keeping his evolution inside. So if he's manageable to do it, I also believe that the other Pokemon is manageable to do it. For example, if Pikachu found the Thunderstone that was in the Pokemon universe, the big stone, and the other Pikachu's is, I will not say forcing it to take a part of the rituals to be a Raichu, or how to say that, but I don't think that, even though that he touches the stone, I don't believe that he would actually evolve, because I do believe it's up to the Pokemon itself if it wants to evolve or not. It's kind of like the mating ritual, or the ritual in the family. For example, when you go from, a child to a grown-up, you have to do certain stuff. We have the confirmation here in our country, where when you are 15, you have to, get baptized and, tell everybody that you believe in God and stuff like that. But I also believe that, you know, animals have stuff like this. They actually have, you know, mating rituals, and I also believe that animals have some sort of, I will not say ritual where they, you know, believe in stuff, but where they actually find special places to go to. For example, we have dolphins that swims from one place to another to give birth, or, you know, birds that fly from one country to another to, you know, sleep and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how that would actually work, but I do believe that, you know, the Pokemon that has definitely the most choices here is Eevee, and it's also one of my favorite Pokemon. And I was actually thinking about how imagination-full this is, because, you know, that could also be the explanation for the everstone, or the everstone. I'm sorry for pronouncing that badly. But the everstone is just a normal stone that the Pokemon holds, so it doesn't, you know, touch any other stones. Or even if it is near the natural big stone, I don't feel like it's going to evolve, because it has the smaller stone to hold on to, or how to say that, keep its natural powers inside and stuff like that. And I was actually very surprised to see that we in real life actually have something like a thunderstone, stones that is hit by thunder. And we have, you know, areas like a desert and volcanoes and glaciers and, you know, caverns and stuff like that. Places where I think that the Eevee could evolve to, you know, Flareon, Vaporeon, Glaceon, all of the evolutions. I feel like they have a good chance, or the Eevee have a good chance to, you know, breed in the natural environment of Pokemon also. So yeah, that's actually my Pokemon theory for today. I hope you liked it. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones, and do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Yeah, okay, bye.